Imagine your phone battery literally melting in your pocket just because your digital assistant is like busy negotiating a calendar invite in the background. Welcome to AI Podcast, everyone.
Yeah, that sounds like a total nightmare.
Right. Well, today we are presenting the weekly AI news summary for the week ending April 26, 2026. And our mission for today's deep dive is tracking a massive hidden cost of AI's next big leap. We are watching artificial intelligence graduate from reactive software into proactive autonomous agents.
Which is a huge shift, honestly.
Exactly. And that shift is triggering massive physical ripple effects across software APIs, consumer silicon, and, surprisingly enough, space exploration.
Yeah, the era of the prompt and wait chatbot is, well, it's effectively over, according to this week's updates from Geeky Gadgets and Google Workspace.
Okay, let's unpack this.
So the industry is rapidly moving to what they call agentic AI. What's fascinating here is if you think of a standard chatbot, like a short order cook.
Right. Okay. So it needs an exact ticket from you to make one single meal.
Exactly, yeah. But an agentic system is more like an executive chef. You give it a high-level goal, and it independently breaks that goal down into subtasks.
Oh, so it delegates the prep work across tools like Docs and Sheets and just executes the entire workflow.
Right, without you having to handhold it the whole time.
Wow. So if you update your PC to the latest Windows 11 next month, you're going to see exactly where these executive chefs live. Microsoft is opening up the taskbar with new APIs to let third-party AI agents sit front and center.
Which is super convenient, but
But can our everyday devices actually handle these multi-step autonomous tasks without their batteries melting? I mean, having a proactive agent constantly reasoning in the background introduces a massive physical problem.
oh, the constant power drain.
Yeah, running continuous autonomous AI processes sounds like an absolute thermal nightmare for the devices sitting on our desks.
Well, what's fascinating here is how the hardware industry is scrambling to solve that exact thermal bottleneck. Take Apple, for instance. We are seeing major hints they are upgrading Siri with advanced ChatGPT-like models to handle those complex multi-step queries across multiple apps. And to keep your iPhone from turning into a hot plate while running that context-aware reasoning, they are fundamentally restructuring their entire hardware team.
Wait, really?
Yeah, under Johnny Shruji, they are splitting into 5 key focus areas.
So they are throwing out the old chip playbook just to handle the new software.
Completely. I mean, they are aggressively prioritizing custom silicon. Instead of routing continuous AI tasks through the power-hungry main processor, they are building chips with dedicated neural processing units.
The NPUs.
Exactly. These NPUs act as a specialized low-power brain. They can run those background AI agents constantly without generating massive heat or, draining your battery. They are literally physically rewiring the hardware to survive the new software.
That is wild. But keeping a smartphone cool is just the micro level. A new CNBC report this week highlights a massive macro problem. While AI is driving global corporate strategy, these complex agentic models require an astronomical amount of computing power to train and deploy.
Oh, absolutely. Companies are slamming into a wall of severe hardware shortages right now. Tech giants are practically fighting tooth and nail over every available server rack.
Yeah, and who else is getting dragged into this fight?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, the fight for that computing power has brought in a completely unexpected competitor. The tech giants are now competing against AI galaxy hunters.
Wait, astronomers are fighting cloud providers for computer parts.
They actually are. Modern space surveys generate unimaginably massive data sets. And to process all that cosmic data and discover new galaxies, researchers are now relying heavily on deep learning models.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Yeah, because these models are analyzing millions of high-resolution images. These scientific workloads require thousands of GPUs running continuously for months at a time. So they are directly competing with tech startups for the exact same highly limited hardware supply. It's severely worsening the global GPU crunch.
That is just crazy. So this push toward agentic AI is driving a total ecosystem shift, dictating the software on your taskbar, the custom silicon in your pocket, and even the processing of the stars themselves. So what does this all mean for you?
It leaves us with a pretty incredible supply and demand problem to ponder. I mean, think about it. If you're a digital executive chef trying to independently draft a spreadsheet and an astronomer hunting for undiscovered galaxies are essentially fighting for the exact same limited GPU resources, how will society ultimately decide who gets priority for computing power?
That is a huge question and definitely one we will be tracking. Thank you all for listening to The Deep Dive. See you all next week.